The following knife review is a knife loaned to me from my friends at whitemountainKnives.com. When you're in the market for a good knife, make sure you check out whitemountainKnives.com. They have excellent customer service, excellent prices, and very quick shipping. That's whitemountainKnives.com. Hey YouTube, Joe here, and bringing you another knife review or overview. And this is the Steel Wheel Knives, the 240 Druid. So it's a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. Let's see, let's show you the box. If I can get this box in the video. There you go, Steel Wheel 240 Druid. Pretty fancy looking box. Now I've had this a few days. I checked it out a little bit the other day. It's almost like an unboxing and first impressions, but I did have it out. I was digging the presentation. First of all, I'm digging the box. I know it's just a box, but still, I like the way they put it in the box. They have it Velcro together, like so. Now you got to open up the Velcro. Now this is a right now this is a loaner, but I'm kind of liking this one. I'm thinking I might keep it, but right now, just to make sure, I am not going to do any cut tests with it, but we'll check it out. And then underneath here, it's got the sheath. It's a leather sheath. Let's take a look at that too. Let's move the box for now, since we don't know yet whether this is going to stay or whether this is. Sorry about that, little technical difficulties. The battery went dead. So, as I was saying, this is the Steel Wheel Druid 240. We're going over some stats. The blade is 4.92 inches long. The handle is 5.5 inches long. The handle is made, now hopefully I say this correctly, the initials are TPE, which stands for Thermoplastic Elastomer. I know I had another review of a knife that had that. It might have been a Schrade that had that same handle material. I just can't remember which one it was at the moment. The sheath was leather, if that came through in the in the beginning part of the video. I don't know how much of that came through. I won't know until I check the video. But the steel is a 9CR18 MOV with a satin finish. Believe it or not, the blade is 0.20 inches thick. On the hardness scale, it rates a 58 to 59. It's a drop point blade, and they're labeling this this knife as basically a Skinner, and they say an outdoor task. But for some reason, they don't use the word bushcraft. So, but outdoor tasks, bushcraft. I'm not saying they're the same thing, but I can see this being used as a bushcraft knife. So let's take a look at it. Very nice looking drop point blade. Now, I saw this one time on sale. I think right now you can have this knife can be bought all day long for between $70 and $75. I saw it one time on sale for like 50 something somewhere. It was like a one-day thing, and I didn't hop on it. And ever since seeing it, I was like, man, I like that knife. But I mean, I need a Skinner like what? Well, you know the saying. I basically don't do any hunting. I'm an armchair bushcraft guy. So, but I'm a knife. I love knives no matter what they're made for or used for. And this one to me is a real beauty. So I like I said, I don't know yet if I'm going to keep it. I'm thinking about it. I wanted to show it to you. Let's get a look at that thickness. Full tang. Look at that. Goes all the way through on the end. There's a nice feel in the hands. Let me show you. Let's measure it up. I'll put it against a knife you've seen me do before. This is the Real Steel Bushcraft 2. As you can see, it's much bigger than the Bushcraft 2. I'll have the video for this knife in my description or in the upper corner if you have annotations for you to check out. Let's see what I got here. What the hell? I got the Cryo. I don't have a video on that one except for comparison reasons. So you can check that out size-wise against the Cryo 2. So, oh, well, we didn't do the classic dollar. What are we doing here? We're messing up. Dollar usually comes first. So there it is against the dollar. And for the heck of it, since the ruler's right within arm's distance, let's put it against the ruler. I don't know if I mentioned it. I say it was 8.9 ounces. I mean, it's a hefty feel, but you know, for outdoor tasks, you know, you want something a little heavier. Let's see if we can get this camera to cooperate. Now, what I like about it and what I don't like about it. Believe it or not, there isn't too much I do not like about it. If you know any of my videos, you know I'm a drop point fan. You know I'm a Satin fan. So right there, it's got that, and it is beautiful. Look at that. It's nice. It's got a nice thick blade. I don't know if it's got the good 90-degree angle to do the ferro rod, but it seems like it does. Seems like it'd probably do good on the ferro rod. I have one little slight negative. There's the lanyard hole. It's kind of put the anal mode on. So right here, where you would put your finger, like say if you're holding it like this, let me zoom back a little bit. Let's make sure this is in. Right here, the plastic sticks out a little bit. And you're like, oh Joe, come on, you know, that's just the way it is. But hey, right here, if you go sideways, it's flush. You know, on both sides, very flush. But here, you know, you can feel it. Now, is that a deal killer? No, because you could probably take some, you know, maybe a light grain sandpaper and sand that down. And I don't know if this is something like, is this something QA missed, or is this the way all you know, Druids are? I don't know. But that bothers me a little bit. I have to admit, if I was using this all day and my finger was resting there all day, that plastic sticking up like that would bother me. But since I'm just an armchair bushcrafter, and I'm definitely not going to be using this for skinning, I don't know, you know, if I were to keep it, how much that would really bother me. But more than likely, if I did keep it, I'd probably try to sand that down and hopefully not mess it up. It's got like a little bit of a lip there, and that kind of bothers me. I wish it was smooth the way the sides are smooth. This plastic meets the metal perfectly on that side and perfectly on that side, but right down the middle it doesn't. And believe it or not, that's basically the only thing that I have negative to say about this. Now, granted, we're not cutting with it, so it could be as dull as all day long, but it doesn't feel dull. And Steel Will is making a name for themselves in knives, you know, so I would tend to think this is not, and like I said, it feels sharp. If I ever wind up keeping this, maybe I'll do a quickie update. Right now I'm still pondering it. I mean, I got several of these types of knives already, and they're just basically sitting in boxes, not really getting used. So do I really need another one? But this one is really, really nice. Look at that grooves in the plastic, or whatever it's called, the Thermoplastic Elastomer. Okay, I'm probably saying that a little wrong. Very, very nice. I wanted to show you guys. So other than that, like I said, other than that little thing, love this knife. Let's, I don't know how much of the sheath you got before it had a power problem. So let's bust the sheath out again. I don't want to put it in the sheath again because I don't want to start, you know, in case it scratches up the blade. But it's a decent sheath. Put a symbol on it. So, one last look. So, it seemed, you know, for $75, not bad, you know. I don't know if I mentioned this up front. It is made in China. Steel Will is a Chinese company. This is not a clone. This is a, you know, their knife, their made knife. So, reply to the video. Let everybody know if you have one of these, what you think. Have you taken the plunge and bought a Steel Will Druid? Now there are other versions of the Druid, all different numbers. I don't know the differences. It's probably just differences in length. There's the Steel Will Druid. I mean, don't quote me on the numbers, like 205, 250. I just happened to see the 240 one day on sale. I love the blade. I love the satin. You know, I was like, wow, that is nice, you know. And then I wound up getting one to review, and now it's just a matter of whether I want to keep it or not. But before I made that decision, I wanted to show it to you. So if you have one of these, or you plan on getting one of these, or, you know, let us know what you think. Or like I said, if you have one, let us know what you think. If you wind up getting one, let us know what you think. I like it so far. So far, it looks like a good deal. Looks like it's a beautiful knife. Has a nice feel in the hand, other than that little blemish. So let me zoom in for the final. So there you have it. The Steel Will 240 Druid Skinner knife, bushcraft knife, outdoor task knife, like they say. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video.